Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And so off the tip, it's the Magic. George with a steal. And first. Time out of the game called for Boston. Taking a look at both of these teams, Stan, what impresses you the most about them?
I would say the overall depth. Both of these teams have a lot of guys they can throw out there in certain situations. And as a coach, that versatility makes a big difference when you're trying to figure out your rotations.
Suggs with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Pass to Black. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to put one up here. No good with the triple. Boston on offense. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Boston. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the two things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Miller can't get it to go. George outside. To the right side. Picked by Smith. Out to the right wing. Over Howard. Oh, rejected by Howard. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Shot clock at 2. George. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
Yeah, usually not a huge presence on the offensive glass, but George attacks this time.
Pass to Howard. And the dunk by Jackson.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Stan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard controlled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
Now here's Black. Jackson outside. On the wing, Suggs. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And so he hits the technical free throw. I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense, no room for complaints, B.A. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around.
Buries it from 3.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Here's Nembhard. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Black, left side. Howard up top. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, my. 2 points the easy way for Smith.
Pass to Miller. To the wing, right side. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Boston ball coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Van Arsdale. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. In for the Magic, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Here's Van Arsdale. Pass to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Tries the hook. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
So few players still use the hook shot, but it's a tremendous weapon when done right.
.43 seconds left in the first quarter here. Smith outside. And the three-pointer goes. Smith's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet, and Smith is one of the best from deep.
Hook loose. To the middle. Here's Van Arsdale. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Pass to Suggs. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Over Carter. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Hey, pulling out the hook shot. No one there to defend it, that's for sure.
Here's Smith. And that's not going to go. Tie game in Boston. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Orlando, 10.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's Williams. And there's the call on Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's George.
Orlando foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, the defense gets in Barrett's face, so he gets aggressive right back, winning the and one chance.
As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
Orlando with the ball. The Celtics making their last shot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. Nembhard with it. Guarded now by Williams. Takes a 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
It's Williams, high post. No points yet. And stolen by Nembhard. Down low. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Suggs. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Banchero. Orlando again missing. Celtics lead by 3. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first half. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And there's the drive. Releases. Doubled by Jackson. The 3, Barrett. Gets the 3 ball to go. Barrett's got 6 in the quarter.
I know Barrett loves to strike from the corners. He just trusts himself to make that shot.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Banchero. Orlando shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And the Celtics making a change here. Boston leading by 3. Nembhard with it. Still no points. To the inside. Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Smart play by Smith Jr., recognizing the defense and knowing where he needs to go off the pick.
Inside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Banked it in off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 13.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Nembhard into the lane. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Suggs with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. The hook shot. Paul George pulls down the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
It's George on the wing. Here's Van Arsdale. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
It could go. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back after this word. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And here's Nembhard. Pass to Smith. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. Howard grabs the miss. Magic trail by 7. Here's Suggs. He's guarded by Nembhard. Suggs outside. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Howard. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Nembhard. The three is up. That one no good. Magic trail by 5. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Howard. That's tipped. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Van Arsdale. The rebound by Jackson.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
To the middle. And that one good. Smith's got 11 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Suggs. Miller outside. Back to Suggs. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Van Arsdale. The rebound by Jackson. Miller, right side. Suggs outside. Launches a three. Van Arsdale grabs a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And stolen by Suggs. Inside. Here's Howard. Back to Miller. To the inside. Suggs outside. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams making some changes here. A minute 29 left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Barrett. He's got 6. Banchero outside. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
Yeah, the scouting report may tell you different, but you can't just allow Banchero shots at the arc.
To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 15.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Give him 8.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Stolen by Carter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Banchero's got 8 points in the quarter.
Great activity by Banchero. He really gets after it on the glass.
Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Appearing in control, but
25.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Suggs. Pass to Miller. Back to Suggs. Here's Miller. Over to the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 4 on the clock. Here's Suggs. Kept alive. Goes back up. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
Here's Van Arsdale. The kick out to Banchero. Lets it go from deep. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's Black. It's rebounded by Banchero. Celtics lead by 9. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul so far. Timeout called, Celtics. And one young guy who's really a good on-ball defender, Anthony Black.
Yeah, B.A., that's where he's made an immediate impact. He's a big guard, a smooth athlete, great body control, really tough to get past him, B.A.
Boston making a switch here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Allie, thank you. Smith, no good. Magic trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Back to Smith. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Miller. Suggs outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Rebounded by Smith.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Barrett. Can't get the 3. And Smith over to help. Now Suggs. Ooh, stolen by Smith. George! It's good from beyond the arc.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunity.
Timeout called, Celtics. Boston making a switch here. Nembhard outside. Into the lane. Yes, sir! That one's good!
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Jabari Smith. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Yeah, and Smith Jr. is rolling right now, showing just how dominant he can be.
Suggs outside. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. The Magic making a switch here.
Magic substitution. Jaren Jackson Jr.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Oh, deflected. And here we go, the Celtics on the run.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Celtics.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jabari Smith.
He came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Jabari Smith, money from 3.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Miller. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, it drops in.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
we survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide rim on a different way that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locking, it's gotta be knowledge you made it. The wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go on, get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, go on, blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard? Compliments and knowledge in them. And we can go toe-to-toe. Anyone you know, young or old, they get drove in the... I just did the Super Bowl halftime show with the GOATs. What I wanna do with verses. That's like comparing T-ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same person. I'll be doing this till I'm about 86. So this a holding my on the nurses.
So I made up my mind just what to do, and I joined with the Jam On production crew. So go crazy, go crazy. If you don't know how, get ready to learn, cause Cosmo's taking his turn to burn.
Take the C, and O in the C, then you add M-O, and a freaking D, add a funky beat, and then what you see, it's Cosmo D, yeah baby, that's me, I got the beat, that's oh so sweet, without me rocking this incomplete, so rock this yo, rock that yo, rock on and don't you dare stop, you rock this, rock that, and that's a fact, cause the Jam On crew will rock your body right back, rock a steam locomotive right off the track, and the whole wide world of funk attack, to the beat yo, get down, let me rock it to the rhythm of the funky sound, from hill to hill, from Z to Z, and when Jam On's rocking, everybody screams, Jam on it, Jam on and on and on and on it, and if you're feeling like you wanna dance all night, then go on ahead and flow it, cause jamming on is what we do best, it's what separates us from the rest, and We rock this butt with a 12-inch cut called Disco Kryptonite. Well, Superman looked up at me. He said, you rock so naturally. I said, now that you've learned the deal, let me tell you why I'm so for real. I'm Cosmo D from outer space. I came to rock the human race. I do it right because I can't do it